Hey YouTube, Tim Moose here. Got some sad news that was reported yesterday, and this one actually really hurts right here. Now, it's been really like sad couple of weeks. You know, we lost some really great talents from Betty White, Tristan Poirier, and we lost another great figure. It was reported that Full House star Bob Saget has passed away at the age of 65. As reported by TMZ, sources confirmed that the actor was found dead at a Ritz-Carlton hotel in Orlando, Florida by hotel security. After response from Sheriff's Department and Fire Department, Saget was pronounced dead on the scene. According to reports, there was no any foul play or drug use. I gotta say, this one really hurts. You know, there's been so many great great celebs who have passed recent. And to be honest, this one might hurt you more. I mean, I of course grew up watching Full House. That was always one of my favorite sitcoms back when I was young. And of course, the guy comic stuff is great. I mean, if you guys have not really seen his GOAT comedy sketch, go watch that. Of course, he hosted the original America's Funniest Home Videos. He said some other great stuff. Let me pull up some of his other credits. Now, he was a really good director, too. He, of course, directed Dirty Work, which sadly also featured the late Norm Macdonald, who sadly passed away last year. His other directing work, if you guys have not, his other directing work includes this little funny comedy that pretty much no one ever saw. It's called Foster the Penguins, which premiered all the way back in 2006. If you guys have not seen Foster the Penguins, which is pretty much like a mockumentary of March of the Penguins, go watch it. That's a really funny little comedy. He also directed. He has directed a whole lot there. Remember, he directed a little movie called Benjamin, which I never really seen. I should check that one out. He actually even was set to direct a Mom Law documentary. Not sure if that's still happening or not. But his acting credits. I mean, of course, he was in Critical Condition with Richard Pryor. Who remembers him as the voice from the future from How I Met Your Mother. He was in this little sitcom called Raising Dad with Kat Dennings and Brie Larson. His other credits includes, of course, Entourage he was on, The Life and Times of Tim. He of course had a little fun cameo in Grandfather with with his Full House co-star John Stamos. He also had a funny guest appearance on Shameless, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, the guy's been in some great stuff, and of course he reprised his role as Danny on Full House. I mean, he of course played Abraham Lincoln on a historical roast that premiered on Netflix a couple years ago. This guy has been in some great stuff, and of course, not to mention he was in Half Baked. Who remembers Half Baked? I mean, this guy was so funny. He was his comedy was great. I love lots of statements from his close friends, from Gilbert Gottfried to his Full House co-stars. Man, Bob Saget will definitely be missed, and 65, way too young right there. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely gut-wrenching. Let me lead you guys. What are some of your favorite Bob Saget roles, and what would you actually remember him most from? Drop comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Tim Moves and RIP Bob Saget.